DLC character speculation for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Boy, what a topic that is. So let's talk Waluigi being playable in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate in Fighters Pass Volume 2. He's an assist trophy and will never be playable. Oh, thanks, random internet person. I didn't know that. Even though Waluigi's been my #1 most wanted character for Smash Bros. Since before Brawl, yeah, I think I've known that. I actually play the game. I know my facts. But let's have a little bit fun with this, and let's talk Waluigi and what he could potentially bring to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate in terms of moveset, maybe even spirits, maybe even the stage. What do you say?
Waluigi time!
So let's start with side special, which can also be used as a down air in the same sort of manner. So as you can see, this attack comes from one of the Mario Strikers games. It's a very simple move. Now, the fun thing about this is you could actually turn this, it could have two different variations of this move for side special. So you could do the one that you see on screen here. There's the forward thrusting drop kick. Now, you could either have the move just simply be a drop kick, or Waluigi, you input side special, and he does his little drop kick forward, so it actually moves the character. So it'd be kind of a nice little attack. It gives him a little bit of range on it, which is okay, not bad. But you could also do exactly what you see here. You could turn the move into a projectile type of attack as well. Side special, he will do a drop kick to a soccer ball, and the soccer ball ends up becoming a projectile. Somewhat similar to, say, Wii Fit Trainer's attack. So you got that. And then I think you can also turn this drop kick sort of animation. You could kind of reuse it in a way for down air. Now, think Ganondorf's down air for this one. It's like the easiest one. Just a simple stomp downwards in the air. It's going to be a spike move. He's already got pretty much the animation down. You just got to tilt him in a different angle a little bit. So for this one little attack, pretty simple. You can you can make this move side special and even a down tilt or down air.
Waluigi time!
Now we have another, this is like a 3-in-1 sort of thing. Just take what he does from his assist trophy. They already have the animation. They have the hitbox frame. They have all this stuff already ready to go. And what would it, I mean, it's just simple. It's already Waluigi in Smash Bros. So just have him do what he does. It's a cool callback to his assist trophy, what his trophy does. So, of course, you can see, we all know, he's got his little stomp where it can bury the opponent into the ground. That could be a very, very simple down tilt. Maybe you might have to adjust the speed on it, or he's not going to be able to down tilt that rapidly, but you get the idea. Keep pressing down tilt. You're going to be able to bury him maybe after a couple attacks, or it's just going to be a quick little attack, does a little bit of damage. It could be a very fast moving attack. So quick attack, but maybe not quite, it's not going to be a damage racker upper by any means. But his other one for forward smash, this one is simple. Again, assist trophy, 3-in-1 sort of thing here with his assist trophy. Forward smash, that tennis racket. So I guess the assist trophy runs at you, so he's not really going to run. But the whole idea, the tennis racket, very simple. Forehand smash with that tennis racket. Bop, he's going to knock you out. It's simple. It's already in the game. Just might as well make use of it even more, right? And then the third one, I'm going to go with a forward tilt. Pretty similar to his down tilt. Instead of angling his leg at like almost that 90-degree angle when he does the tilt, maybe just have it at like a more of a 90-degree angle. So it's just a straight forward kick. Again, pretty similar to Ganondorf's forward tilt. Just a straight leg kick forward. It's easy. They already have pretty much that animation and the motion in the game with his assist trophy. They just have to slightly change the angle on one of his feet for the attack. So again, you got down tilt, comes from his assist trophy. You got forward smash with the tennis racket, comes from the assist trophy. And then you could even do forward tilt by slightly adjusting his down tilt attack. Just get a different angle on the attacking leg, and you got yourself a forward tilt.
Waluigi time.
All right, let's talk about potentially either an up tilt or a back air, or maybe even both. So, where's this one going? What would the move entail? So, as you can see, during this animation, Waluigi pulls out a thorny vine, right? It's like a whip. So, up tilt. I can imagine something very similar to how Byleth does his up air, or Simon and Richter, I believe that they do their up tilt, where basically they take their whip and they just kind of spin it around above their head. Kind of an anti-air sort of move. Pretty good. You could juggle with it as well. I mean, it's an up tilt, right? So you could be able to, a lot of characters can juggle with up tilt. So it'd be kind of a fun little move. Again, it comes from something Waluigi does. When you say he doesn't have any moveset potential, well, I guess you just don't know the character, which is why we're showing off a little bit of moveset potential. But if you don't like the whip idea of, spinning it above his head, and you're like, nah, other characters have that. Let's do something different. All right, fine. We could just do something a lot simpler, and this is where the back air would come in. Again, simple with the vine. Just whip it behind him, right? Simple back air. It's very easy to do. It's just thrusting something behind you. Easy to do. Again, he's got the whip. It comes from a Mario Strikers game, so I mean, obviously, that's what we can see from this this whole clip here. But either you could do an up tilt with the vine spinning it above your head, or you could even do just a simple back air with the vine whipping it behind you, or heck, maybe even do both.
Waluigi time.
All right, very simple one here for up special. Who else can swim through the air other than Waluigi? Well, the answer is nobody. So, taking this from one of the Mario tennis games, simple. It's like a little ability of his. It's so weird, but I don't know. It just kind of like fits the character, right? Up special. Waluigi would swim through the air, and I would have to say there's got to be some variable degree to controlling the direction. So basically, you point your stick in the direction you want to try to recover. That's the way he's gonna swim. Now I'm not saying like point it up. He does a couple like breaststrokes upwards, and then you point it right. So it's not like you're gonna be able to perfectly choose exactly where you want to swim, but it's still swimming through the air. So you want to try to recover up and to the right. Well, then you just kind of hold your stick up and to the right, and that's the direction you could end up swimming. So I mean, it's a pretty simple motion, pretty simple concept, and yeah, that's what his up special could potentially be.
Waluigi time.
Alright, so let's talk about neutral air for a second. Here's one from one of the Mario Party games. Again, in a way, you are kind of still representing a bunch of the Mario spin-off games. Mario Parties, Mario Karts, the Mario sports games within Waluigi, because a lot of people say, just to do that, but I think there's an easy way to kind of go about it, and still a fun way. Well, look, it's Waluigi being Waluigi in these games, and at the same time, you're being Waluigi, but you're still representing those Mario spin-off games. So as you can see by this little clip, it's pretty straightforward. Just in the air, neutral attack. What does he do? He does that weird little spin. I don't know. Do you want to call it like a ballet spin? A Waluigi spin? Whatever that is. That'd just be a simple little neutral air right there. Just kind of kicks his leg out a little bit. So spins in a 360, a couple times around. And yeah, pretty straightforward.
Waluigi time.
Alright, how about let's move on to down special now. Here's another one from Mario Tennis. As you can see, Waluigi does one of his little special windups, and this little tornado comes whirling around him, so we can call it the Whirl Luigi. Is that the actual name of the move? I've heard that before. Whirl Luigi. I've heard that. So basically, Waluigi spins around, and this tornado would kind of, for the attack, the tornado would kind of suck in enemies that would be close to him. So it's kind of, you draw them in, and then you follow it up with something else. So maybe the thing with this attack, though, that could kind of hurt it. I could see Waluigi spinning around a bit, so maybe there could be some high end leg, which I guess maybe for the move might not make sense, but maybe he comes out of the tornado pretty quickly. But basically, spins around, this tornado starts whirling around, sucks in enemies. If they get caught in the tornado, they'll rack up damage. But I think the main thing for the move would be to pull an enemy in closer to, well, do something else. Follow it up with another attack. Yeah, punish him.
Waluigi time.
Alright, for this one, I apologize. I could not, and I don't have access to any of the footage for this, but this is Waluigi from the Mario Strikers game again. And as you can see, he's kind of pretty much center on screen. He's got the one above him. And then what's trailing behind him is just a giant wall of purple, thorny vines. Now, I think this could be used as potentially for maybe like a down smash. Now, how I could envision this, Waluigi, you input the down smash, and then say vines shoot out from both sides of him, from the left and right. So it's like a down smash. It has a little bit of range to it as well. So it's kind of another cool callback. Well, I mean, that's what movesets are. They're callbacks to what characters do in games, right? So in this case, got this wall of vines that you see, but for down smash, I could see this kind of shooting outwards. And I don't know, I think it fits. It's got the purple theme. Obviously, Waluigi got the color purple as well. And now that I'm thinking about this, let's talk about Final Smash here real quick. What could you do for a Final Smash? Now, kind of going on the fly here, just making this up as I go. How about for a Final Smash? Envision the same thing as Giga Bowser, but it'll be different, trust me. But what I mean by the Giga Bowser, Waluigi would end up becoming like this giant Waluigi and go to the background of the stage. And then from there, all these purple vines, like the one from Mario Strikers, just come shooting out and attacking the screen, racking up a whole crap ton of damage. So it's a very simple, very quick, right to the point Final Smash, so it stays with the theme of how Final Smashes work. So, again, it'd be a Giga Bowser type of Final Smash. Waluigi is now in the background of the stage and then just summons out all these purple vines and just attacks the stage. So, pretty simple. So you could use the vine for a potential down smash and maybe even throw them in there for a Final Smash. Why not? Alright, up next, let's take a look at the potential spirits, and as you can see, there are a couple reused ones, so I'm just saying, if Min Min got in and reused a couple older spirits, then there's still potential that we could reuse some older spirits for anybody that would get upgraded into the future. So, Waluigi, if he happens to get in, yeah, look, he's got 3 spirits right here. You could end up reusing those for his spirit board, totally fine. But, I came up with 4 brand new ones in about 10 minutes. So give me another 10 minutes. I probably could have came up with another 4 spirits pretty easily. So just kind of looking at it, how about his legend spirit? Let's talk about, how about the Lucian's racket from Mario Tennis Aces, right? The legendary tennis racket that holds all this power and everything. So it's kind of like, all right, that could be kind of cool since Waluigi's, in Smash Bros at least, is known for that tennis racket, right? So why not make that legendary tennis racket a part of the game? Because, like, some arguments I will hear, like, Waluigi has no moveset potential. We've been over that. He does. He would not, there's no chance he could bring any new spirits that we don't already have in the game. And this is also wrong. Like I said, this took me 10 minutes. I came up with 4. And again, you could reuse a few, but we are where we are. So, the Lucian's racket. What could that be? I don't have any sort of gameplay clip for this. I do for a couple other ones for potential on how the spirit fight could work, but for example, maybe the effect of this Lucian's racket maybe increases your knockback distance, like, because all legend spirits that come with DLC characters have their own specific, brand new, type of effect. So I'd have to assume that would be the same thing. So why not a brand new effect? Something we don't have anything of for support spirits is bigger knockback. How about something like that? So maybe even more damage. So just something along the lines of maybe more powerful, because that is what the tennis racket Lucian represents after all. A ton of power. So maybe that could just be what the support spirit is for Lucian. Just you equip it, maybe it takes up 2 spots, maybe it takes up 3, and you have a lot more knockback for other moves than you usually do. But maybe you could also focus it into just smash attacks. Your smash attacks specifically would end up having a lot more knockback than usual. So it's just a quick idea. So I think up next, let's talk about the Broken Assist Trophy. Now, potentially for the Broken Assist Trophy Spirit Battle, how could that work? It could be simple. All it would be is you against, I don't know, it could be Luigi. It doesn't really matter. I guess it doesn't matter too much who your opponent is, but the base idea for the Spirit Battle would be assist trophies only spawn, and then every single spawn would just be Waluigi to, well, kind of commemorate the, hey, Waluigi finally broke free. So, you know, it's a simple idea for an assist trophy, and again, you don't have to be too complex for assist trophy, not assist trophy, you don't have to be too complex for spirit battles. It's a simple battle. All right, now that we got that out of the way, how about up next? Let's talk about that gold mantis. Hey, you want Waluigi to represent the Mario spin-off games? Fine, let's give him one from Mario Kart. Heck, let's give him his actual kart from Mario Kart DS, the Gold Mantis. So I kind of have a little mock-up of how this spirit fight could end up playing. So for the Gold Mantis spirit fight, you could have something as super simple as Wario on his bike. You know those spirit fights that will say, hey, they prefer, or they will end up using just kind of, they prefer one type of move? Well, simple, Gold Mantis from Mario Kart, like that's where it's from. So what about a kart kind of based attack for the spirit? Could just be Wario, and well, he just prefers side special, so that might be the only move that he really uses. And you know, spirit fights can be as simple as that. You know, you don't have to go too complex. You just got to have a pretty simple idea, kind of a basic idea for how the spirit is and how it would work. So in this case, something simple as Wario spam and side special. And then last but not least, the music keys. Now, the music keys are from the Mario DDR game, where Waluigi happens to be the main villain. At least in the very beginning, he was the main villain. So, again, you're taking stuff from Waluigi that he's done, that he's been a part of, and you're putting it all into, well, you're putting it into a spirit board. And again, like I said, I came up with 4 spirit fights in like 10 minutes. This was kind of simple stuff. So give me another 10 minutes. If I was going to do more, I could probably come up with at least another 4 for at least 8 unique ones. But again, we're going to get new ones, and we could potentially get some reused ones as well. It's all good. So that's kind of what I got for spirits. What do you think? Alright, how about for the easy part for his stage? This one is simple. A lot of people, if anybody does talk about Waluigi and says, alright, what kind of stage could he have? Well, odds are somebody's going to mention the Waluigi pinball stage from the Mario Kart game. So there's some potential here, and it could be one of those stages that does rotate through the actual track. We have that already with a few Mario Kart tracks. So this is a possibility. It could be a fun little thing. What about those speed pads? We just seen them go over the boost pad right there. What if that was actually part of the stage? When you get to a certain, spot on the stage as it's rotating, maybe there's one of those speed pads, you run across it, and your character gets a little speed boost. That'd be kind of fun. Here's another thing about the stage. How about these rotating bumpers? That could be something on the stage as well. Throw out one of them bumpers. It fits the whole feel and the vibe of the stage, so it's kind of a cool feel, and it makes them a little bit different. Heck, you could even have the pinball. Just seeing it rolling through over on the right-hand side there. You could even have that come across as, it's one of the stops when the stage is rotating through. That could be one of the stops. Giant pinball comes down and you got to watch out. Could be a stage hazard. That way, if you want to play with stage hazards on, you want to play the actual stage, not like a Battlefield or an Omega stage, well, you could have fun with that. So, yeah, Waluigi pinball, could it be a stage? Sure, it could make sense. But what about one other possibility? What about Waluigi's Island? Now you're like, Waluigi's Island? What's this even from? Unfortunately, I don't have any gameplay clips for it, so you'll just have to look at this little still image. But basically, it's from one of the Mario Party games. How about that for a stage? We don't have anything like that. We don't have any Mario Party stages. So what about, well, Mario Party being Waluigi's stage, and in this case, Waluigi's Island. So how could this work as well? Now, throughout the map, there are some interesting things. If you see right about here, I believe, what's that? Like a number 5 or something. There's like a bunch of like TNT, so like explosives. So maybe, again, you could kind of go with the kind of moving around the stage, sort of like it picks up and sets down. We've already had that. Dragon Quest had that with their stage. Kind of the Mario Kart type of stage rotates through the entire thing. So this would kind of rotate through the entire board, and it would make a few stops. So first stop could potentially be this like explosive one. You might maybe see just explosions going on in the background, which would be kind of fun. Another potential stop where there's like piranha plants that are kind of littered throughout this entire stage. So what if you had just random piranha plants in the background of the stage, just kind of like attacking at whatever? It's just kind of fun little aesthetic that you could have out there. But there's a few things on here that just kind of make like a fun Mario Party type of thing. Maybe one of the stops you even end up getting like a I guess you can't really get an item, but it's just kind of a cool feel. You could see something in the background. Maybe a Mario Party dice is rolling in the background. Just kind of get the the Mario Party feel for it. Just kind of watch it in the background, see what goes on. But just an idea for a stage. All right, that's going to wrap up this video. Please let me know if you did watch this far into the video. Please let me know what you guys thought of it overall. Was it pretty good? Was it at least a decent representation of how Waluigi could, be perceived and, be seen in Smash Bros. From the moveset to the spirits to the stage potentially? Let me know what you guys think about that down in the comments. I did work a little harder on this video than I do on other ones, so definitely like doing this. I might do this for other characters in the future. It could be fun. I do have an idea for the next character I kind of want to do, but we'll see how that one goes. But yeah, that is going to be it for this one. Yeah, let me know what your thoughts and opinions are, and I guess I hope I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, brother.